What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Runmaster Ogre, here with a new deck profile, the Lair of Darkness Unchained deck right here. This deck is pretty strong moving forward into the new Master World 2020. I think the strategy of this deck is really good. It uses your opponent's materials to link up and also to tribute for your own effects, which is pretty nice. All due to the effects of the field spell Lair of Darkness. So without further ado, let's get on into this deck profile. Alright, first off, we got 3 copies of Lilith, Lady of Lament. This is your play starter here. You can tribute a dark monster in the field to search for a normal trap card, 3 of them, and then your opponent chooses one to set on your side of the field, and then you shuffle the rest back. Really amazing card. This card is Arima, the Wicked Warden. You can either use this monster to search for your field spell by discarding it, or by attributing a dark monster on your side of the field to draw a card, which is really nice. Next, we have Darkest Diabolos, Lord of the Lair. This is your boss monster for the Lair of Darkness side of the deck. It's a 3000 attack, 2000 defense monster. If you tribute summon, if you tributed a dark monster, then you can special summon this card from your graveyard or from your hand. And also, you could also tribute one dark monster your opponent. Tribute one dark monster your opponent places one card from their hand in either top or bottom of their deck. So it's really good for hand looping. Really excellent boss monster right here. Best thing is it can't be tributed, and it cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects too. So this is a really strong card. All right, next we got 2 Unchained Soul of Disaster. This you don't want to see in your opening hand. You want to special summon it from the deck, and you can also activate this card's effect to use one of your opponent's monsters to link with it for your own link monster, which is really nice. And if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one Unchained monster in your graveyard and special summon it, which is a really nice recursive value for this card. Next, we have 1 Abominable Unchained Soul. You could whenever this card is special summoned, you could discard 1 card, destroy 1 card on the field, which is really nice. And also, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed this turn, you can special summon during the end phase, and then if it leaves the field, you can place it on the bottom of your deck, which is really nice. So you only need 1 of these cards because it's so recursive, and a very nice interruption playmaker right here. Alright, next we got 3 copies of Unchained Twins, Aruha. You could special summon this card from your hand by popping a card on your side of the field. If it's a set Unchained spell or trap, you could also gain advantages through that as well. Really nice play starter right here. Alright, you want to see this along with one of your Unchained cards as well. Spell or trap. Next we have a nice little normal summon, Unchained Twins, Rakia. Rakia is pretty decent, it's not bad, you normal summon it, you pop a card on your side of the field. That's its quick effect, which is, used in conjunction with your spell or traps to gain resources and advantage through that way. Nice 3 of right here. Next, we got 2 copies of Tour Guide from the Underworld. Very nice play extender right here. You cannot use it for synchro summoning, but we don't need that. We usually use that to link up, or, if I had Dante, I wouldn't use Dante with it, honestly. Alright, now for the spell cards, we got 3 copies of Lair of Darkness and 1 Terraforming. The terraforming is important for obvious reasons, to help you search for your Lair of Darkness. You want to see this as much as possible, so you want to max out on it as much as possible. That's why you have 2 Arimas, 1 Terraforming, and 3 Lair of Darkness. Is almost like having 6 copies. And what this card does, which is pretty sick, it turns all monsters on your side of the field, on the field, to dark monsters. And also, this will allows you to use your opponent's monsters for tribute. Let's say you normal summon Lilith, Lady of Lament, and your opponent has a monster in the field, you use the Lilith effect to tribute your opponent's monster, as long as this card is face up on the field, and you get to tribute their monsters, which is really nice. You know, they usually, you know, start floundering around, wondering what to do next after you do that, so that's that. Most of these cards I got from the Lair of Darkness structure deck. If you try to get the structure deck now, it's going to be pretty expensive. I think it's like $21 last time I checked. So, but I got the structure deck when it first came out. Shout out to Claude, who don't believe in structure decks buying. Okay, he's a fool. Anyways, we got Abomination's Prison. I only run 2 of these cards, you know. I do want to run 3. I just can't afford it. I mean, it should be affordable now. But anyways, I think 2 is fine. You know, I don't run into too many problems without seeing this card, you know, because there's so many plays that this deck could do, and I need more rooms for all my trap cards as well. Alright, next we have 1 copy of Wailing of the Unchained Souls. If I link summon the Unchained Link monster, I could target 1 card on the field and destroy it. And if this card was destroyed while it was on the field, I could special summon 1 Unchained monster from the deck, which is really nice. So it floats. If your opponent happens to want to destroy it, be like, ha, no problem. Joke's on you, bruh. Get to special summon my own monster. Alright. Now for the trap cards, I play 3 Infinite Impermanence. And holy! Whoo! This card is nuts. I love this card. I'm glad I got this card. You know, if you control no monsters, though, if you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand, and you could negate a monster's effect. Target 1 monster, negate its effect. And also, if this card was set, you get to negate any other card that's in this column that's a spell or trap, which is nice. So, yeah, that's that. Next, I play 3 of the Escape of the Unchained and 3 Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Mandatory, you know, use this card to, you know, start your plays. You usually want to set it, and if you don't want to activate it, you can destroy it with your own monsters, like the Unchained Twins. Or if your opponent is feeling lucky, you know, they might accidentally Twin Twister this, and then you get a nice advantage from it as well, which is really sweet. So, what Escape of the Unchained does, you flip this up, you destroy 1 card you control, and then 1 card on your opponent's side of the field, which doesn't matter for yourself, because again, you want to destroy all your cards. Alright? And same thing with Abominable Chamber. If you flip this card face up, you special summon a Unchained monster from your hand or graveyard, which is really nice. Alright. Next, we have 3 compulsory evacuation devices. Once again, these are all normal traps. I only run normal traps in this deck just so I could search it with Lilith, Lady of Lament. Really nice card right here. You know, you flip this, target 1 monster on the field, return that target to the hand. Simple, easy, but so powerful. Love compulsory evacuation device. Alright, next I have 3 Lost Winds. Really powerful, underrated card in my opinion. Very nice. You know, you target 1 special summon monster on the field, negate its effects. Also, its original attack is halved. If a monster is special summoned from the extras deck, from your opponent's extra deck, while this card is in the graveyard, you can set this card to the side of the field, but banish it when it leaves the field. So you could get like 2 uses out of 1 copy of this card, which is pretty friggin' sweet. So it's basically like having 6 Lost Winds in here instead of just 3. So, you know, it's a really good resource management tool, you know, to help you get over big boss monsters and to negate their effects as well, which really stymies the opponent. And last but not least, in our main in our main deck, we got 1 Lonely Trap Trick. You only need 1. You know, this is just there to, you know, help you with your resource game. I believe that should be 40 cards. I didn't count. But if it's not, it might be 39. And I would just add a foolish, no, what is it? Upstart Goblin, yeah. One Upstart Goblin. I should have counted. But I'm just going to continue on with this video. It's all good. Next, I'm going to go off to my extra deck. I got 3 Unchained Soul of Rage. Alright, it's a Link 2 monster. You could, on your opponent's turn, main phase, you could quick effect, use this card, and one monster your opponent controls, target it, and then immediately after that, Link Summon. You can Link Summon for any Dark Link monster that your heart desires. Alright, that's that right there. Really good for Unicorn target. Next, I have 2 Unchained Soul of Anguish. That card is it's a really good play extender right here. It's not a quick effect like its predecessor is, like the blue one. You can only activate it on your turn, but still, you know, this is still a really powerful effect to use your opponent's monster as your own technically. So there's that. Next, the Big Daddy boss monster of the Unchained Abomination. Alright, if a card on the field is destroyed, you get to destroy a card. If you destroy a card by battle, this card destroys a card. And during the end phase of the turn, this card destroys a card. There's 3 different times in the turn that this card can destroy cards. I would run one more, but I just can't afford it right now, honestly. But very powerful card. I would say run one of these and take out maybe a Wee Witches, or you know, maybe Almirage. I usually like Almirage for Lilith because she goes down to 1,000 defense. Alright, 1 Wee Witch's Apprentice for obvious reasons. You are running a dark deck. Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess, really strong card for monster negates. You want to put this up turn 1 if you can. Also, Boral Sword Dragon, so you could kill your opponent, you know, attack twice, really powerful card. Borreload Dragon, to take your opponent's Borreload or whatever monsters that, you know, you cannot really kill or beat over. You could just take it from them and then send it to the graveyard. Next is Psyframe Lord Lambda, which is a generic Link 2. I would play Beat Cop if I had the chance. I just don't have a Beat Cop. Next, I have Nightmare Cerberus, which is a really nice Link 2 to discard one and destroy a monster. Next, I have Topologic Trisbania. This card comes in clutch. Whenever a monster is special summoned to a Link arrow it points to, you banish all spell and trap cards on the field as possible, and then you burn your opponent for 500 for each card that was banished. And yeah, really strong, very strong right here. And you also banish the monsters that it's pointing to as well. Alright, next, 1 Solomon Grey Almirage for Lilith, and then 1 Nightmare Unicorn. Whenever you special summon this card, you could discard 1 card and then shuffle 1 card on the field back to the deck. Really strong Link 3 monster. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. And please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And also leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the comment. Thumbs up. Alright guys, peace.